No, girl, look, this is the video that we always do at the end of Rootwork 201, and it's not very bright in here tonight because some of my lights are out in my overhead light here in the root room, and we got some fried plantains here. I digress. ADD. We are wrapping up. The girls are filling up their boxes. One of our participants is kind of still in the broom closet, and she's new, so she's not in the room right now. But here we have Prolific Nikki, we got Nikki G, and we have Simone. And so what I've asked them to do is to talk about their experience here with us this weekend, and talk about what you learned, what you like. You know, everybody made beautiful root mixtures. And these girls, they made a lot. Okay? They made a crap ton. And so, like, may I show them your box? Okay. So, well, they're still going to do their Florida water because they researched it tonight. So, okay. Uh-oh. Well, that's interesting. Peace water just hit the floor and broke. That's quite interesting. Well, it didn't break, just the top broke. So we're all good in the hood. Okay, so back to what we're doing. Okay, so she's got her oil that she made. She's got her bath salts that she's made. She's got her sachet powder, her witty bitty baby fix candle, and she's got her cologne that she made, and her large water. So then the last one we're going to do is Florida water, and they've been researching their own personal recipes all evening. So everybody has done that. So now, and I knocked that off with my fat gut. So I broke off the top to my peace water. So we just put that over. We'll put that in a different bottle. Just put another cap on it. So, Prolific Nikki,
yes.
Tell us about your experience. Tell us what you learned, what you liked. What did the weekend meet your expectations?
It did. It's been a great weekend. I learned a lot about the different properties of herbs and about how to make your herb blends more effective. The cross-referencing and the researching, and I mean, it's been an all-around great weekend. Very informative. Loved the field trips.
We had a great time, didn't we? Spent way too much money.
I spent a lot of money.
I was actually better than I've been in the past, so that's good. And did you enjoy meeting with the witches from the witch circle?
That was great.
Okay.
It's been a wonderful experience meeting with other sister witches, and we share our experiences and our knowledge, and you realize that, you know, you're not alone. There's so many people out here that share your questioning, your gifts, your talents, and some things that you may think, you know,
are crazy.
There's
realize somebody that there identifies with you and understands. Like, for example, we were talking about scrying. And then Nicole Ware was sitting next to me. I mean, Tiffany Nicole Ware was sitting next to me. And we got like 5 Tiffany's here this weekend. But we had 2 or 3, 4 or 5 last night. I don't know what it is about sisters that are black named Tiffany. We're talking about, you know, sometimes they have things in videos and movies that are actually pretty realistic. And that feeling that you get when you're scrying. And they articulated things that you can't articulate with words in Harry Potter. When you put your head in that bowl, and that world goes whoosh. That's what happens when you know you scrying for real. So that part was actually very factual. Oh, are you about to reorganize for me?
No.
All right. You know what? Let me tell you something. Good luck, because they done mixed up all of my oils. So before you make your Florida water, Simone, I gave them all witch names, but those are private. That's just what I call you. You don't have to tell anybody what your name is. I've got yours, but I got to come up with it in another language. I want to come up with it in Creole. Okay? So, Simone, tell us what you learned, what you liked, all that good stuff.
I'm so tired, but I'm going to try. What did I learn? I think one of the most important things that I heard from you that I'll take with me is, you know, start small. I think I'm a novice. This is all rather new to me.
That it can be overwhelming.
Just being in your room and looking at all the herbs, and you can make powders and you can make colognes and you can do this and do that. So I think just understanding that I can just focus on one thing at a time and learn one herb at a time and learn one
Right, one intention.
One intention.
Because that's what we did. Everything in her box is the same herb and root mixture that's sitting over there in that bowl. I keep knocking this bottle over. No justice, no peace. So everything that's in that herb mixture there, it's in every product. So that works, you know. All right, come on over here, Nikki G. Which Nikki G makes the most amazing soap. I'm going to do my review of her gardener soap. And she's
been the life of the
she's
party.
also awesome. She's always funny. Nikki, what are your big takeaways for the weekend?
That I need to move to Rootwork and get me a house out here.
Right. You need to come and join me,
In
right?
a yard. In the front and the back. And
Right.
the side. But seriously, that and I don't know. It's like a lot. Like, and it's not to the point that my head is spinning. It's like, man, I can see the future.
The possibilities.
Yeah. I was like, oh my goodness, like it's real and it's amazing. So it's not just like one thing, like, oh, I learned this, I learned that. Like, I am amazed at what I made on top of the stuff that I already made. Like, just let me be great.
Right.
Let me be great. It was just an amazing time. Just like overall, I can't really pinpoint one thing. I mean, going to learn about the crystals, the women coming here and, you know, communing, having Sprite night. It was just amazing to hear other people's stories on how they came about, you know, doing witchcraft, or, you know, people talking about Ifa, voodoo, hoodoo. You know, just it was amazing.
That's good. Yo, Tiffany Keaton just said that she hopes you move to Reynoldsburg and that we could have dope meetups every month.
Hey,
and she can't wait to use her bath salts. And I want Tiffany Keaton to stop rubbing that in my face because we didn't know it was for sale. So she makes amazing personal care products, and hopefully they'll, you know, you got a website, right?
Yes.
What is it?
Urban, urban-essentials.us.
And I'm telling you, her stuff is amazing. I use her gardener soap all the time to wash my hands when I come in from the garden or the grill, and it's amazing. Yes. If there's something that I could add to this, what would you like to learn that you might not have learned this weekend? Is there anything that you... Yes, what would you like to learn that you didn't get to learn this weekend?
How to clone people.
You know what? Be quiet. Body swapping, a la Skeleton Key. All right. Well, seriously, is there anything that you can think of?
I think it's been a pretty intensive weekend, and you covered most of the bases. I mean, for me, it just helped me realize that this is easier than what I made it out to be.
Right.
And I feel at home doing this.
Right. That's the biggest thing, is to take out the anxiety.
Yes.
Because when I first started practicing, and I'm going to turn to y'all for a minute, and I'm on low battery, so if we get cut off, my bad. Low battery. But the thing is, when I first started practicing, I started making mixtures for people. I look tired because I am tired. I used to get really stressed out, and that's not the type of energy you want to put into something when you're blessing somebody. But just to set, you know, you do one spell at a time. You learn what the components of the spell are, how they work together, what they do, what they don't do. And then after that, you know those. It's like, you know, it's like getting new friends. You know them. You figured out what they can do, what their limitations are, what their strengths are, and now you've got that little group of friends for that little purpose. And then you'll go and move on and get a new group of friends for a new purpose. So that's the way I try to look at it. We talked about speaking your intentions to your roots, to your spell work. We talked about, you know, cleaning up, disposal, responsible disposal of magical items. We talked about the intersections of ATRs and our hoodoo practices. We talked about the history of things like Hyjon root. We talked about hoodoo and cinema and the good things and the not so good things about the way it's being presented to people. And so every time it's a little bit different. But every time I learn something, it's fun. I learned that a lot of these root mixtures can just be incense without any resin. I'm always trying to put resin in my incense. Their stuff smells amazing straight on charcoal. So I want you all to be blessed. It's time to chill. We're going to bed. Some ladies are leaving early. Some ladies are leaving later. But we're all going to miss each other horribly. I'm always bummed when people leave. And I look forward to the girls that are coming next month. You all be careful. And if you can't be careful, don't get caught. Be good. And take care of yourselves. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.